Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, The Art of Comics. I'm your host, Andres Salazar. And today I'm wearing a comic book shirt. I rarely get the full comic book nerd accoutrement, but today I do. So I'm going to do a quick 5-minute review of Black Mask's produced first issue called X'd. This was back in 2015. I got a bunch of these first issues on like a dollar bin or a quarter bin or something, and so I'm gonna go ahead and review each of these. I read them, and we're just gonna go through all these and take a little gander. Black Masked is kind of taking a page out of Image's book, heavy into high concept comics to be then sold to film production companies. That's what it is, right? Comic books now are the IP strip mine, for movies and film. That's where they make their money. They're not making enough people buying because they're not selling 200,000 copies like in the 90s. So, because the actual people buying these, it's not enough money, sell the rights. That's the deal. And Black Mask is one of those companies, and they have good products. I like their stories. It's clearly like, okay, this is for a movie. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. In a way it is, but in a way it isn't. Okay, let's talk about this one, though, because I only have 5 minutes. This is written by Tony Patrick, illustrated by Han Harula. And I liked it. It's good. It's high concept. The art is nice. It's modern. It feels like what you would expect in kind of an indie normal comic nowadays. The story is about this company that will go into your mind and suck out information, like help you forget things, right? So this old woman has a brother that was a bad dude, did a lot of embezzling, did a lot of shenanigans, and so she hires this company to go in her mind and get rid of him because she's tired of being tortured, watching CNN News talk about how he's a bad guy and he embezzled all these millions of dollars, and so she just wants them to go in there. So they go into her mind. Now this is where it gets fun because when you have the mindscape, you can do all these fun visuals. You have these. Becomes like a Western. There's all these things they see. They see the DNA. Someone goes in her mind and kind of finds the element that would represent the memories of the brother to kind of eliminate that, right? A fish out of water. They see these memories of hers, time flying by, all these kind of cool visuals to illustrate areas of our psyche and memories. So that's kind of cool. And then it becomes a little bit of an action film because, of course, there's these kind of protecting neurons or things that see this person as a foreign object, so he's kind of battling that out. We see the subconsciousness of her as this kind of gun-toting, Western-y chicks. They grab on some horses and they ride out of Dodge. Well, they ride off a cliff. And it's if you die in the mind, do you die in the body type of thing. She goes through some kind of cardiac arrest. Evidently, it looks like she's had some health problems she didn't tell them about. She's an elderly woman. And that's part one of the story. So, okay, company, you hire them to take out a memory. I guess, is that like Total Recall? No, Total Recall was putting in memories for your little vacations. Different. Then the second half of the story is kind of another story, although it's taking place the hour after. And this is a kind of a crime heist thing where we have some criminals going into this building, the same company, and they have cell phones that can activate you or deactivate you, or it says some kind of word trigger that kind of shuts your brain off. So there's some kind of high-tech, cool, falutin', cyberpunky things happening there. And it turns out that that app that was created, that these crooks are using, was also created by this company. And so it kind of backfires on them. So there's some cool, fun intrigue. There's some nice art. There's some intrigue. I would get the next issue if it was a dollar bin. I don't know if I would spend the $15 for the trade of the first 6 issues, because I'm freaking picky, to be completely frank. This is the art of comics, but it's also the art of the guy who's read so much. I'm freaking finicky, okay? I liked it. I'm going to say I like the concept. Tony Patrick did a great job. I like Ahan's artwork. I like the colors. There's a couple frames that are a little weird, but I think it's really well done. It's a very well done book. I might look for this if it's discounted. I'm curious to see where this goes and that. So there you go. That's my 5-minute review. What do you think? You tell me if I'm right or wrong. What's your favorite things? Next, we're going to read all these other stuff. We're going to read The Skeptics. We're going to read Snap Flash Hustle. We're going to read Beautiful Canvas. We're going to read The 13th Son. That's Dark Horse. And Batman White Knight. So that's a little DC. So we're going to read a bunch of stuff. Thank you all for watching. I think you guys are the best. Check out the other videos I have on. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see what I do. Go check out my Patreon, because I make comics myself. What do you know? And let me know what you think of those. Thanks, guys.